Instructional design, let's talk about memories and retention. The memory is the main raw material that we have in our brain to build knowledge. Without memories, we don't have knowledge at all. Then the memory works in this way. First, the stimulus that comes from the environment goes to our peripheral nervous system. We call that stimulus in the learning process the cognitive proposal. Is the idea that you propose to the brain to learn. The brain of an adult is capable to accept or to reject this stimulus. This stimulus comes to the perceptual memory. It's our memory that catch the first stimuli and in 6 to 10 seconds decide if this information, if this cognitive proposal is enough interesting to be accepted in the process or rejected. If it's rejected, immediately the information goes out into something like a garbage truck and disappears. But if it results of interest, it's going to be into the process ahead. So you can see how important it is to start with an stimulus that catch and give the idea of the importance that we are going to do with the learner or with the participant. When it goes in, it passes to a short-term memory, okay? We prefer to call that memory or work memory. We prefer to call that short-term memory. It can allow 7 elements to be held in a faithful form by about 2 hours and keep it latent but by 2 months more or less. It depends of the way as you build the connection. Connection in this step is the key. Connect with other knowledge, connect with other concept, connect with the need of the person that is going to store this information. One system to fit in the short-term memory is repetition. The repetition is not saying the same thing, it's giving the same information in different manners, maybe visual, maybe audio, maybe written, and all time that the brain hears that a concept is being repeated, he understands that this repetition is due because the information is more important. So this practice of connection and repetition is the key for this short-term memory fixing. But if the information doesn't work for nothing, is not useful for nothing, in a simple manner, we see it ahead, they are going to be slowly to the garbage truck, memory garbage truck. Then, if the information is enough important, go in another step of memory, what we call long-term memory. Long-term memory started to be fixed when the utility is completely clear. Utility here is the key. And the association of different knowledge in a useful manner allows us to bring this from the short-term memory to the long-term memory. In the long-term memory, you can see that you have, for instance, your name, where do you live, who are your parents. Just when the long-term memory is fixed, it's needed that a physiological damage occurs to lose this information. This is what we call cognitive content. This is all that we know is in the long-term memory, and this long-term memory is the ideal target for our information and build there not only the knowledge, but it can be transformed in behaviors like skills and like habits. So I left here the most important concept that we have in memories. You can see that for a good learning process, we have to be creative and take care of the stimulus in terms of the intensity and clarity, then go with some system of repetition, some of association with previous knowledge, some of the connections with the future use, and then bring to the utility of this stimulus or information that is going to build knowledge.